今から日本語のレッスンを行います。Hey everyone, Dogen here. I've tried to record this video a few times, but I'm so bad at unscripted, impromptu content that I just decided to write a script, so let's get into it. Not a normal video today, and that is because in this past weekend I went to a YouTube retreat in Western Tokyo with some really kind and talented individuals. Huge variety in terms of content representation, everything from education to comedy, travel, comedic travel, anime, street racing, photography, storytelling, the list goes on. Due to my full-time job, I don't have many opportunities to speak with people who work in creative fields, so I really learned a lot on the retreat, but moreover, everyone there was just so humble and down to earth, several people with hundreds of thousands of subs, and just a real pleasure to talk with and hang out with. A few people vlogged, but the retreat was more of a group vacation than a business trip, so nothing too serious in terms of video collaborations or anything like that. That being said, I wanted to have something for my subs to be able to watch in place of my normal content, so I really hastily threw together this project and a few clips from the trip as I'm leaving for a business trip in about 30 minutes, hence the repugnant webcam quality. Apologies for the lack of refinement in this video, but I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks again to Andrew from Happy in Japan for organizing such a great event, to Chris from Abroad in Japan for the gracious invite, and to everyone else who came out and made the retreat so much fun. Had a fantastic time meeting all of you, talking about YouTube, writing, drifting, classic anime, life in Japan, classic Japanese, playing the Mafia game that we did, the ad-libs, list goes on and on and on. Tricking even came up several times, that was great. But anyways, without further ado, here are the very raw clips from the YouTube retreat. I hope that you guys are able to enjoy this a little bit, and I will be sharing the other members' vlogs and documentaries as they come out, either on Twitter, or I'll post the links to their videos on this video as well, and maybe my upcoming videos as well, so that you guys can see those, because they're going to be a lot more polished than this. Thanks again to everyone that came out. Really had a fantastic time, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Cheers.
Are you counting that one person I'm insinuating is a girl? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we're good. Let's go, guys. We're going down the incredibly steep slope. Oh, I know.
After I pointed it out, I kind of...
And then up immediately at the other side of the bridge, there's stairs to a little temple and a great view of the valley. And make sure you block as many Japanese people as you can in the process.
Critical.
Roger. This is like, there's a local sake brewery that, this is like their beer garden style setup. Example of theirs, which you can do if you want. Basically, after we do the lunch, you're kind of free to explore, but we need to be back at the station by 1 o'clock. So we have an hour and 15 minutes. Sound good? Oh my god!
Walking, making me really craving some punishment. I love how you
Witty and insightful. 今から日本語のレッスンを行います。This big voice. Yeah. Fake voice.
Photoshop job.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's kind of like a weird effect. I kind of like it.
All right, guys. So this is Dogen here. We're at the YouTube gathering west of Tokyo. I can't remember where we are. Do you know? So I'm with Albo, who covers the drifting scene in Gunma-ken, where drifting was actually born.
So I bought a sports car. I was driving around, and one of my friends, who was also in the jet program, he invited me to come out with some drifters, or not with some other friends first.
Yeah.
And so there was like a bunch of 5 or 6 of us. We were all jets, all ALTs, and we would go for cruises and drives. And I noticed every time I saw his car, like a piece would be missing, or it would be like more and more banged up. And it's like, what's
wrong with your car? Yeah.
You're just like a terrible driver.
Yeah.
And he's like, no man, I'm a drifter. It's like, he's a tall South African guy. He's like, no man, I'm a drifter.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, really? Like, you actually drift?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. I'm like, are you serious? And so he's like, yeah, well, like we do it out in Haruna, in Akagi, and in Myogi, which is like the 3 famous mountains in the anime. And so I was like, hey, can I come one time? And he was like, yeah, sure. So he invited me out, and when I went out there, it was an incredible experience because, you know, I was a huge fan of Initial D before I came to Japan. I played like the video game at the arcades, and like would watch the anime and watch the manga.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this was like a real thing, but like once I saw it, it was exactly what I imagined it would be like.
That's so interesting because I'm of the opinion that Initial D is one of the great animes. The way that the 90s Europop soundtrack goes with kind of that outdated CG, along with kind of the fresh and unique, I mean, like, drifting and street racing at this point has been completely overdone by like Fast and the Furious series, but Initial D was kind of one of the origin points for drifting in particular, rather than just, you know, car racing or street racing, so to speak.
Yeah, before Initial D really became big overseas, like it was big in Japan for a long time.
Yeah.
But like it hadn't really been imported until maybe like the 2000s, early 2000s. And before that, you know, there was like the Fast and Furious and stuff. And everyone was into like drag racing, like strips, like from stoplight to stoplight.
Yeah.
And so it's like who's got the fastest car, who can build like the fastest car with the biggest turbos and stuff. So that's what kind of like the scene was.
The shit out of someone with a cane and leave. And he was the shittest wrestler ever, but everyone loved him because he came out to entertain.
Well, like there's like correct ways to use auto-tune. Like Daft Punk did it correctly.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a YouTube video of T-Pain singing without auto-tune. I was like, dude, you can sing. What are you doing?
He was on the recent Epic Rap Battle History.
Top answer, 嘘ですよ.
No, of course, that's a fan. That's
a fan.
The rumors come from somewhere, so there's some truth.
No smoke without fire.
Yeah.
Where's the sound? See, look at the talent here. See.
It's like Vine and music.
It's
is an underachieving detective who longs to become a popular YouTuber, but is frustrated that no one watches his dumb vlogs. Each evening, when he returns home to his second cousin's basement, he
That can't be right. I would never do that. Well, someone has. Zimbabwe.
just as I suspected. That's the same location as the IP of the fake accounts. Finally, I can make a follow-up video confirming that my original video exposing you is actually true.
No!
I finally get the views I deserve.
No!
I'm a mega famous YouTuber.
No!
Suddenly, over the radio, a special announcement is heard.
This just in. It's been confirmed that a notorious internet user,
Every day, I tuck myself in. I look in the mirror and I tell myself, in a super serious voice, does he look like a bitch? The end!
Yeah. There once was a boy named Chris Broad who lived in a closet under his foster parents' stairs. There were only 6 steps in the stairwell, but Chris was an exceptionally small child, so that wasn't a total deal breaker. Chris decided that he would try to scale the stairs. VP to the city. Up to.
So he ate all of the sausages. That's right, he ate them all. But there just weren't enough. So instead, he went. And screaming for mercy.
Carrying on a family tradition of holiday spirit and drug abuse. And with this in mind, our hero decided to go to Colombia, where all the best drugs come from during the holiday season.
Inspired. I was inspired.
Viewers, do what you really like.
They do know what I really like. Disgusting.
I'm disgusting.
Hey.
Guys, on my break, do it.
I think I need to buy the car. You can stop singing now so I can like...
It just keeps going.